welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? Not too bad. What's your favorite part of summer? Like, what's your favorite part? You know, is there a certain month that's your favorite? Is it a certain type of weather? Is it a certain type of day? Time of day? My favorite time of day is morning. When the sun is up and when it is cool, but you know it's gonna get hot. I love mornings. We have some awesome sunsets, so I do like the evening, you know, too. But I don't like 105-degree weather. No, I melt. My daughter loves like 80, 90. She's like in heaven, but no, not for me. A good 75. Oh, but yeah. So what is your favorite part of summer? What is your favorite time of day? What is your, are you a June person? We used to have very damp, cool Junes. Our weather's been so crazy lately. And then very hot August. Last year, it just seemed like there was weeks that were hot and we were home, and then the weeks we were on vacation, it was cool and cold and crappy. So yeah, not even good for the fishing. So yeah. Okay, enough chit chat. Today we are doing number 6 of the Here Comes Summer soaps. So 3 things: be kind, be forgiving, and be you. And let's go check out Here Comes Summer soap number 6, Oceans at Midnight. Okay, and to our soap. So this is actually going to be an ombre soap because I'm using the exact same color blue in all of my colors. Okay? Now that one is I think I did Mermaid Blue from Brambleberry. And that one is the mica with just a little bit of black oxide. And then that one, I think, is the same amount of mica with just a lot less black oxide. It's just a tish, okay? And this is actually the mica all by itself, okay? So I took it, on the color spectrum, I took it down 2 notches with the black. And then this is the actual color. And then this one has titanium dioxide in it. And I'm going to add some snowflake mica too, to lighten it up. And that's what ombre means. Just remember, ombre starts with an O, and it means one color, where gradient is just, darker to lighter, but of various colors. Yeah. Putting some more titanium dioxide in there because I was like, I just don't think it's lighter than the other ones. Well, what else are you going to do? I want the ombre look, and I'm going to get the ombre look, let me tell you. And here comes the snowflake mica. I really don't know why I put the snowflake mica in there. I think I just wanted some, because it does give some sparkle to that layer, since we're talking about oceans, But this is the start of this whole mess. Now, on the website, it says this color accelerates slightly. And so slightly, I was thinking it's not a big deal, right? Not after Cactus Dewberry with acceleration, where everybody's complaining about doing a layered pour. I'd like to put my soap on there, but you need a computer to upload your soap picture. And I don't actually have a computer that, except my work one, and I won't use that for that. So I can't do it. I can't even do it on my iPad. But remember when I was talking about my soaps batter being so thick and coming out thick? This was one of those soaps because I really think it was not the recipe, but my tallow, specifically my tallow, that was causing it to thicken up. I know that doesn't make sense, but that was literally the only thing that had changed in any of the recipes was the tallow. Now, did you notice the color of the soap? All I could think is my ocean is going to be green. It's going to be green. Oh no, all my gorgeous mica colorants and how diligently I went through them all and figured them out, and yeah. But what do? Oh, I forgot my kaolin clay in there too. What do? You just keep soaping, right? You just keep soaping. You don't stop. I mean, there's been some really weird stuff happening lately, and you just don't stop, right? Definitely like that lighter color. That definitely came out light, right? I think so. And that's the regular blue. My goodness. Yeah, it's mermaid blue. Yes. Okay. What is that blue from Mad Micah's? Tequila Sunrise? Nope, that's the orange. Blue Tide. Blue Tide. I really debated between the two, but I just felt that the mermaid blue had a little bit more something for this. And there's the one with a more massive amount of black oxide. Not a huge amount, but yeah. This is not what I was going to do. I was going to do a drop swirl. I figured I'd get a really gorgeous drop swirl if it's slightly accelerated. There's no slightly accelerated. Like, there was no way I was going to do a drop swirl. I could have probably just dumped them in the mold, chunked them out like I have been doing, and, hanger swirled it. Maybe. But then I decided it's okay. It's okay. I don't have an ombre layered soap, so that's what I was doing. Isn't that gorgeous though? But look at the batter. Look at that. It's just beautiful batter. And I know some of you are thinking like, this is acceleration for you. This is what I work with every day. I know, but this stuff freaks me out. Like, I don't like thick batter. I like smooth batter. And actually, so there were quite a few of the soaps, even in the Mayflower soaps and such, that they weren't supposed to be thick. They were not supposed to thicken up, and they thickened up a lot faster than I was expecting. But who do you blame? Me? No. I actually am blaming my tallow, because I had a new tallow, and it was, nice and hard. That is just some more snowflake mica on top. And yeah, that was the only thing that changed in the recipes, was the different tallow, the new tallow versus the old tallow. And when I pulled a batch of the old tallow out and used that for the soaps, I didn't have near as many problems. And so that's the one drawback to working with tallow is, you can't really control the hardness of it, because it has a lot to do with what the animal eats and all this other stuff. But here is my chunky top. Isn't that gorgeous? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's green, but it's gorgeous. But as I am taking this out of the mold, you will notice that it went back to blue. It totally went back to the original color. So it was just something with the soap itself, or the fragrance oil in the soap itself. It is blue. Beautiful blue. Look at that top. I love that top. It is so cute. Absolutely 100% adorable. And they smell amazing. I'm actually not going to tell you what I used for the fragrance oil. If you can figure it out from the fragrance notes, that's fine. But I actually like this one a lot. I only make 7 bars, but it has been selling very well at the little store I sell at. I think I have a few bars left, but I loved it. But look at that. Look at those layers. Beautiful. Okay, so for the ombre look, nailed it. Does this look like waves at midnight? I think so. The moon is out and it's kind of rolling and the sea's kind of all over the place. Yeah, I've never been to the ocean, but I can picture it. I can picture it. I have some of that kaolin clay is just kind of chunky in there, but that's okay. You won't notice a thing. But anyway, here are the fragrance notes to these super yummy bars. They're beautiful. Here are the bars right after I cut them. And here are the bars when they're totally cured. They got even darker blue. Yes! And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you next time. And God bless.